Me in my natural state. So, wait, I feel like I want lip gloss. I'm using natural lighting for this video, so like, if it keeps going light and dark, which I hope it doesn't, then yeah. But I'm literally in the most natural state you can find me. No eyebrows, no nothing. Under my eyes probably dark like. Hair's even in its natural state. Today I'm going to do a Q&A. I asked some people on Instagram to ask me some stuff. I don't have that world amount of followers, but some of you guys asked me some stuff, so thanks to everyone that asked me questions. There's a couple questions, so this is my Q&A. We're going to go straight into it. I'll put the questions on the bottom while I'm answering them so you know what I'm answering. Subscribe to my channel, guys, and follow me on all my social medias, even though like 9 times out of 10 I request you first if you're on private to see who you are. But then I noticed that my Instagram's on YouTube, so I'm not going to necessarily know who you are, but scratch that, I talk too much. Let's get into it. First question, favourite part about being a mum? When I saw this question I was like, I don't know how to answer this because it's like all of it's my favourite. At the start there's things you don't like getting up in the middle of the night. That's probably one of the hardest things. But she's no longer a newborn, she sleeps through the whole night. My favourite part is just knowing that like you have a child that's going to just love you for who you are. And I love like the stage where she can't walk away from me, she can't walk yet, so therefore I can hug and kiss her as much as I want and just hold her in my arms, and she's not all like, let go, I want to go kind of thing. So yeah, that's my favourite part. When are you having your next child? Someone else asked me if there's any plans for more children as well, and another person asked me when I'm having another child as well. So that's 3 people that asked me the same question, so I'm just going to answer it here. And I always said I wanted 1 child and everyone called me selfish, but I was like, if you have 1 child you can give them everything. You don't have to split your love, you don't have to split your time, you don't have to split anything you buy, you don't have 2 birthdays to buy. I feel like you can literally give them everything you have and there's no splitting. But now I'm like, okay, 2 max, because obviously my partner's going to want a boy. What man doesn't want a son? If the next one's not a girl, then I'm so sorry, I'm done. Like 2 max. So with that being said, when I want my next child, I feel like would be between the ages of 26 to 30. Like I want my house, like I want to buy a house before then, I want my ring before then, so not for now. I'm 22, so 4 to, I'm trying to add 4 to 8 years. Bad. I've got to be in maths, guys, I'm not stupid. Favourite online shop? I don't try new websites, so it's going to be the basics when I tell you this. It's literally going to be like Pretty Little Thing and Misguided, because I'm not the type to try new websites. I just go to what I know. So those are my 2 for clothes. And Shein, and for trainers, definitely Offspring is one of my favourite trainer stores, because they have a sale all the time and they always have my size and they have nice trainers, and sometimes have very unique trainers that again you don't see anybody else in. So yeah, those are my go-tos for shoes and clothes. What's the hardest thing about having a little one? Is parenting what you expected it to be? Let me answer the second part of the question first. So what I expected it to be, I didn't have expectations, really I didn't, because I knew that you can only prepare so much. You can never prepare, like you can never prepare enough for a first child. Like there's always going to be something that you can't do, or you know what I mean, it's just something you can't get right. There's no book to parenting, so I don't feel like I sat there and expected anything. I just did the best I could do, like read articles, went to maternity classes, all the different things that I did, had apps on my phone. Like those are the things that I did when preparing, but I didn't really have expectations set because I know that it could be anything. I mean, there's just too much to expect to have something expected, if that makes sense. And what's the hardest thing? At the start, probably getting up and in the middle of the night and having then to also obviously care for her in the day, so therefore not getting much sleep, and you forget to eat and you drained and yeah, all these things. But now she sleeps through the whole night and she's a very happy baby. I'd say the hardest thing is probably communication, because a baby cannot speak to you. They cannot speak. Well, yeah, she can't speak yet. So she can't tell me what's wrong. If I've done everything that I know to do and she's still whinging or moaning, it's hard because you don't know what's wrong with them. And obviously they can't communicate, and you kind of can communicate to them, but how much can they understand? So yeah, that's the hardest bit. What's your dream job? I don't feel like I have a dream job. I feel like I'm one of the only people that don't have a dream job. Like, I'd never sit there and think about a dream job. But having said that, a lot of people always say, like, YouTube videos are so good and you should do presenting, or you should be on TV, you need your own show. Obviously I know that I'm not going to get my own show. Well, it could happen one day, but I feel like I'd be happy doing those things. Like, I'd be happy doing YouTube full time. I'd be happy like presenting. I do feel like it's something that would fit me, but it's not something that I've actively tried to work towards or found courses for or tried to study. But with people telling me that fits me, I sit there and think, like, you know what, that'd be a fun job, like, that'd be cool. What's your nationality? I'm British. I think the person meant ethnicity, so I was born here, but ethnicity, so my mum is of Jamaican descent. So my mum wasn't born in Jamaica, but her mum and dad were. So my grandparents were born in Jamaica, so I'm half Jamaican, and my dad is Iranian / Persian, born and bred there in Iran. So I'm half Jamaican, half Persian, or Iranian if you want to call it that. People get confused when I say the two. Basically, it used to be called Persia and now it's called Iran. So who's your favourite cousin? That's what my cousin asked me. Not you. I plead the fifth on that question. I plead the fifth. When's Dessa Reggae releasing another track? The backstory to this inside joke is me and my friend were that couple, that couple, because we weren't a group, because the two of us, who would make up songs in class at school, and we were just always making songs. So we decided that we were called Dessa because her name's Deborah and my name's Sahar, and that we were going to release an album. Obviously, it wasn't really going to release an album, but it was just funny. Like, we just used to have a bag of songs that we'd always sing. We had like 3 or 4 songs that like we'd always sing in lessons that we'd made up. What was your reaction to finding out you were pregnant? I don't feel like I had a reaction. Like, it wasn't like, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant, oh snap, I'm pregnant. It wasn't that, because I felt like I already knew I was pregnant. I just felt like I was never late, so I was pregnant. Like, I had that in the back of my mind anyway. Then I took the test and it confirmed it. And so the reaction was just kind of like, I'm pregnant. My partner wasn't with me at the time when I took the test, so I sent it him. I sent the picture of it and I was like, I'm pregnant. And what do you see for yourself doing in 5 years? Career-wise, I really have no idea, but I do want a business. What type of business I want, I do not know. But I just know that I want a business under my name that my family can carry on. So I do want a business, and hopefully within 5 years I'm you know, just starting up, or, you know, I've had it for a year or so, because I am still quite young. I'll have maybe 2 children in 5 years. I will have my house in 5 years, and that's where I kind of see myself on a whole. Financially stable and happy, and yeah. What's your favourite star sign in a companion and why? When she says companion, I'm guessing like overall relationships, so not just boyfriend and girlfriend, but friends as well. And I feel like I get along very well with people that are Capricorns. I believe it's Capricorns. Wherever the end of January is, like from mid-January to mid-February, and then February because I'm born in February, so whatever January is, and Pisces, I get along with it. Do you still listen to Roth? I don't. Fun fact, I used to listen to Roth. Probably nobody knows who he is, but he's this white kid that rapped, and I was obsessed with him. And literally my Facebook name had Roth in. Everyone thought that my last name was Roth, but it's not. Favourite bar or rap lyric? You're pretty on the gram and you're pretty in the real life. By the way, guys, I cannot speak Patois. So everyone probably watched my reggae thing like, she can't speak Patois. I really can't. So don't judge me. But I feel like I can relate to that lyric because I'm not a catfish. Now, I don't know. I don't know. I've never thought about that. I don't think I have a favourite bar or rap lyric. I don't know. If you had to choose between knowing how you'll die and when you'll die, which would you choose? How or when? Probably when. No, definitely when. Definitely when, because if I knew how, say I died by a car crash, I'm never going to want to drive. Or if I knew that I would die on a bus, I'd never get on a bus or on a train. I'd never get on a train or on an airplane. I'd never get on an airplane. Definitely when, so I can live my life to the fullest before that day comes, instead of how. So that's all the questions. This is a really short video, I think, because there weren't that many questions. Subscribe, please.
Boy, if you don't get...
Because if you keep coming here and you're not subscribed, then you might as well subscribe. Don't have anything else to say. That's it, really. A little bit parched now. That's my new boy.